Hello everyone, welcome to Studio 76, your home for entertainment. I'm Kiersten Voorhees.
And I'm Derek Schouten.
So Derek, did you ever slough when you were a senior in high school?
I'm afraid to say that there were far too many times that I did.
Ugh. Well, Issac Goeckertiz has been making films since he was a senior in high school, and he made a ton of films for his assemblies. His storytelling talent has turned him into a videographer of notable interest throughout Utah.
Documentary filmmaking is what it says, it's documenting things. And I think I just find inspiration in seeing interesting things.
Goeckertiz shared his work with the Weber State Historical Gathering at the Lindquist Hall. He began his showing with Uinta Unida, a story of how the U came to be on the Weber Mountain, a tale that told about the healing of the wounds of a small town. He also told a story about the Porters and Waiters Club, which represented how blacks were segregated in the Ogden during the 1950s.
You know, I did not know that there were that many documentaries out there. This kid did a lot of stuff.
I know, right? He's very talented. This young filmmaker who is graduating from Weber this spring has won awards because of his excellent work. John Caple tells us more.
It all began when he borrowed his grandfather's camera. He was 12 years old.
They moved to Utah. I mean, it's this big event, and I helped them unpack all their stuff, and we're going through things, and I found their video camera. And I asked my grandma if I could borrow this video camera for a week, and I still have it.
In just over a decade, Issac Goeckertiz has touched the hearts of Utahns.
Travelers were greeted with the finest of everything during their brief layovers.
His first historical attempt was about Ogden. The film was awarded Utah Best of State in 2008.
You know, these things don't go away in just a matter of a couple of years.
Goeckertiz brought light to an old dilemma in his Uinta story, which gained him a second Utah Best of State award the following year. This effort has been aired on PBS. Goeckertiz has a unique ability to discover the depth of the story.
The documentary film, I mean, you really get to know a real character.
One of his greatest rewards is his wife and companion, Rebecca. They share a special kind of freedom.
Being self-employed offers a lot of flexibility.
Goeckertiz was recognized as the Governor's Scholar by former Utah Governor John Huntsman.
We can assure every man who wears our uniform that their cause is a good cause.
Goeckertiz spent a year with the homeless veterans in Ogden while filming his latest effort. Street Vets is a story about men trying to put their dreams back together. I'm John Caple for Weber State News.
You can view Street Vets on KUED television January 31st at 8 p.m. That would be a really fun movie night.
I think that would be an awesome movie night. You know, and there's a lot of fun movies out there, and especially documentaries that are out there. And some of the documentaries that I think of, I usually tend to think of Sundance and see all the fun things that they have coming out.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. I've heard there's a lot of celebrities there this year. I think you're right. Kaylee Connors has the latest on celebrity gossip.
Hey guys, let's start by talking about a former child star duo, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. They're not actually doing anything worth talking about these days, but their little sister is. And yes, they have a little sister. Nobody really knew she existed, but that's not the case anymore. Elizabeth Olsen is on her way to superstardom after starring in not one, but 2 Sundance films this year. We'll have to keep an eye out for her. In couples news, Emma Bunton, aka Baby Spice, and her man are going strong. They've been dating for 11 years and are finally going to tie the knot. They currently have 1 baby and 1 on the way. They'll be such a cute little family. Speaking of the Spice Girls, another singer I personally loved back in the day was Aaron Carter. The previous teen heartthrob says he's ready to get his career back on track. In order to become a singing sensation again, he's starting by going to rehab. For the 3rd time. He wants to heal both his spiritual and physical self, and then he says he'll be ready to take the world by storm again. Hopefully the 3rd time will be the charm for him. Another singer who is currently at the top of his game is Justin Bieber. Whether you have Bieber fever or not, you've got to admit, his hair is perfection. And word on the street is he gets his hair cut every 2 weeks and pays $750 each time. That's the equivalent of $18,000 a year. His rep came out and denied Justin spent that much on his hair, but whether it's true or false, it's still a fun rumor to pass around. And for our last story of the day, Oprah Winfrey had a huge secret. She actually has a half-sister that she didn't know about until November. The half-sister found out she was related to Oprah 3 years ago. During that time, she kept the information hush-hush. And that's your Celebrity Fix for this week. With your Celebrity Update, I'm Kaylee Connors.
You know, there's a lot of sisters out there that nobody knew about.
I know, right? Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Definitely. And, you know, I still think that the younger sister of Mary-Kate and Ashley, she's got them beat by looks by far.
Yeah, she is hot. You know who else is hot? Aaron Carter.
You know, I've heard a lot of that, but I don't know if I'd necessarily agree with it.
Thanks for watching Studio 76. Make sure to watch us on YouTube and become a fan of Weber State News and Studio 76 on Facebook.
Be sure to tune in on Friday for Weber State News. Thanks for watching.